Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And you know what's great about being a crypto investor is how fast the price can swing and the mood swings with it. The whole narrative shifts real fast inside of crypto. To put it into perspective, earlier today, we were down below 60 cents and people were saying, that's it, we're going to fall below 40 cents in the coming days. Then all of a sudden, the price moved up above 60 cents once again. Then people were saying, this week is going to be absolutely incredible for XRP as we now head towards $1. The bottom is in. Do you know how many times I heard the bottom is in inside of crypto? Far too many times. And it's no different for Bitcoin either. This is the Bitcoin chart earlier today, under 65K. And people were saying, that's it, the top is in for Bitcoin. We're now headed below $15,000 per Bitcoin. Then the price started rising up, and now people are saying we're going to hit 100K plus this week. That's what's great about being a crypto investor. And you know what else is funny? Is the fact that we only moved like 3 cents, and people get that excited. It's not like we had parabolic moves in any way. Wait until XRP is moving by a dime. Then it's moving by a quarter. Then it's moving by 50 cents. Then all of a sudden, it's moving by $1. That's when the real euphoria will set in crypto, in XRP. And everybody at that point will be saying, XRP is going to hit $100 this week. Wait and see. Because once people's excitement takes over, all of a sudden, those crazy predictions take over at the same time. And I see people once again still calling for that $27 XRP. That's a number that's been with the XRP community for a while now. And people are saying that's now achievable based on the growth and based on the fact that the Ripple SEC case could end during a massive run-up for XRP. Nobody really knows. Everybody is still speculating, but it is exciting times ahead. Now, this comes from Mr. Man, and I want to point out, you know, the one person everybody hates in the XRP community, Gary Gensler, he's the same person that has been warning us of what XRP is going to become in the future. Take a listen.
Idea was, can we move something of value on the internet like we move something of information on the internet, packets of data on the internet? Can we move packets of data that represent money? Could we actually get to a place where you could have an internet of value moving money around the globe? Messaging app of Ripple's, and it's competing with Swift.
To go between Tanzania and Nigeria, you need somebody to bear some counterparty risk that the ledgers both move and are adjusted at the same time. And usually it's a bank that is in both countries. You could use blockchain, but the current thinking is you need a bridge currency in between, and that bridge could be a stable value that's backed by the US dollar or the euro. It could be a currency even like Ripple has an alternative. It's just piloted in May.
So what he's saying is, when we see all these countries talk about utilizing blockchain for transactions, you still need a bridge currency. You still need the trust layer, XRP. But what I think happened with Gary since then is that he became the head of the SEC. And what he's doing right now is exactly what his bosses want him to do. Hold back Ripple and XRP as long as you possibly can. But this is going to end this year. Ripple and the SEC are going to come to a settlement, and you better be holding XRP when that happens. Wealth 99. We're among the first in the world to create tokenized precious metals. We're excited to back Ripple's mission and list their token on our platform. And you see the assets that Wealth 99 connects you to: cryptocurrencies, tokenized precious metals, carbon credits, and commercial real estate. And I think now that they're coming together with Ripple, most likely they're going to utilize Medico for custody of these tokenized precious metals. That's what I see pushing forward. Ripple dumped 240 million XRP amid 17% price crash. Now, this whole article is written wrong for some reason. As I read through it, it makes absolutely no sense, because they're saying that Ripple dumped 240 million tokens on the XRP community. But then they go on to say that Ripple only unlocked 500 million XRP from its escrow wallets. The second transaction encountered a failure. Despite releasing only 500 million XRP this month, Ripple has replenished the escrow service with 800 million tokens as customary. So they didn't dump anything, if you think about that, because they put out 500 million XRP and bought back 800 million. So this whole article makes absolutely no sense, and it just seems like another FUD piece on Ripple and XRP. But it also has people speculating. Explosive SEC Ripple settlement rumor unleashed. In a jaw-dropping move, Ripple has just locked away a staggering 800 million XRP from their escrow. Could this be the anticipated SEC settlement fund in action? No, it's what Ripple has been doing month after month. It has nothing to do with the settlement with the SEC. You know when that settlement is going to happen? When nobody sees it coming, when we all least expect it. You're just going to wake up one day and XRP is just going to take off in price. And then soon after, you'll get the news that Ripple and the SEC finally settled this case. And then it's going to be exciting times right after that, because we're going to see adoption happen at a very fast pace inside the United States. This comes from Smoke. Not only XDC for trade finance, but Ripple as well. Payment channels in the supply chain can be simplified with digital ledgers implemented by Ripple. Now, right away, people would say, well, that's it for XDC. It's not going to be utilized going forward. That's not what this means at all. Because like I talked about these cryptocurrencies over the past couple weeks, I kept pointing out how Ripple is now banking the unbanked, person-to-person payments. Then you also see how Ripple is pushing towards payments inside of trade and tokenization, things like that. Same thing's going on with XLM. They're now involved with bank-to-bank payments in between CBDCs, still going after and banking the unbanked at the same time, person-to-person payments. The same thing is going to happen with XDC. They're going to transition to not only money being transactions inside of digital trade, but XDC will also deal with a lot of micropayments. There's going to be payments outside of digital trade happening on the XDC network as well. These cryptocurrencies are not fighting each other. They're all going to work side by side inside that new financial system. It's the same reason I kept telling you along the way, diversify. Hold a little bit of each of these cryptocurrencies, because there's going to be a lot of different passive income options as well into the future. The biggest hurdle outside of regulations and law is actually trust. If you talk to traditional finance, they do not trust crypto yet and still see it as a fraud and for criminals. We have to build trust with those outside the crypto space. You do that with Ripple. Ripple is bringing brand and demand together. What I think they're trying to do here is, you see how Ripple changed the jargon around crypto? They made it more normie friendly. That's the best way to describe it. So people outside of crypto can understand what Ripple's talking about. They're also creating a brand around Ripple. This way, once one company, one bank utilizes RippleNet or goes live with XRP, other people will understand what they're using and what it's being used for, especially when their competition starts to get the upper hand on them. And I think that's where Ripple's going into the future. They want to create a brand around themselves that is going to become a household name. Ripple and the Digital Pound Foundation are in agreement. The future of payment systems is cashless. Same thing's going on in the EU. Same thing is going on in the background here in the United States as well. Little by little, we are pushing towards a cashless society. Think about it. When you get your bills, they always like to give you an incentive to go auto pay utilizing a credit or a debit card. It's happening at a small scale right now. And even we watch companies over the past couple years, Starbucks was one of them, pushing more towards digital payments. Same thing's happening in the UK and the EU right now. And there's a lot of things I don't like about Ripple. You know, they're pushing towards digital IDs, carbon credits. They're pushing towards cashless society. But it's the same reason that I keep investing in XRP, because I want to enrich myself before all of this happens. Because I think if you're rich when this all happens, you might have different choices going into the future. And cashless society, nobody really understands how bad that can actually be. Not yet. They don't understand it fully. Everybody thinks, oh, it just makes everything easier. But think about it. Once cash is gone, there's no more tipping the way we tip right now in restaurants, things like that. But even getting work done is going to change. And even doing work for other people is going to change. Because now all of a sudden, you got to factor in taxes. Because the IRS is going to be taking their tax money in real time as payments are being done from one digital wallet to another. And even if the government does try to shut off your money, you have nothing to run to once cash is gone as well. And I think we will get there, but I don't see it happening over the course of the next couple years. I think we're at least 5 years out yet on cashless society. But sure enough, they will continue to push us in that direction. March 22nd, 2024, World Water Day. The XRP Ledger Automated Market Maker will go live on March 22nd, 2024. David Schwartz says, Google has Earth, Apple has air, Amazon has fire, and Ripple has water. What a coincidence once again. Now the AMM, people are saying this is going to send us into all new all-time highs for XRP. But Mr. Huber pointed this out. Just to mentally prepare the XRP community, Stellar dropped more than 80% after the AMM went live. It literally marked the top. So is the same thing going to happen for XRP? And people are already saying that this could push the XRP price down to around 10 to 11 cents. Now, I'm not seeing that happen. However, I don't think this AMM is going to push the price of XRP the way people think it's going to. But we'll all find out soon enough, because this is set to go live in a couple of days. This is interesting. Brad Garlinghouse has been seen on stage with Gerald Ayre multiple times. It's hard for me to think they just never had the discussion. Is there a reason Ripple doesn't want USDC on the XRP ledger? And anytime you ask Circle about this as well, they don't have anything to share right now. And a lot of people think that USDC is already sitting on the XRP ledger, but nobody's talking about it because of NDAs. We will soon find out what's going on with USDC and the XRP ledger as well. But you know, This all is speculation still, but this is what people wonder about on a daily basis. I think Circle and Ripple are working together. That's my honest opinion. Let's be honest. Do you believe XRP will hit $10? Now, when you look at the price of XRP sitting just above 62 cents, it's hard to even fathom that. But I think it's definitely gonna happen over the coming months. The reason I think that is because not only are we going to have a massive run up with the rest of these altcoins inside of alt season, but that case coming to an end is going to be absolutely game changing. That can easily push XRP to $10 plus. Think about all the adoption happening inside of the United States at a very fast pace. It's exciting times ahead for XRP holders. And all you got to do is stay patient, stay positive. Let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.